Morning, everybody. So I am off day and I am out walking and it is beautiful. And I thought I would talk to you about this weekend, some different things that I've watched, heard, seen, whatever. So most of you know that I had a family member that passed away last Monday, and we canceled Easter because of that. So yesterday I didn't do much of anything, but today, this morning, I felt kind of yuck. Partly because I had to get up and go get a blood test. And doing that, I didn't drink my coffee because it was fasting, so I was a little off this morning. But now I have my coffee and I feel like talking. So one of the things that I watched over the weekend was on Amazon Prime, and it's called The Power. Toni Collette is one of the main characters, and it is about some teenage girls who have the ability to access electric shock or electricity on demand. I think they call it EOD, very similar to what eels have. And the interesting thing about that is I have noticed, and honestly I assume, but I don't know for sure, I have noticed that I, probably for the last couple of years, shock everyone, everything. Even when I'm trying not to shock myself, turning the lights on at the office, I zap myself. I pick up a check off of this one place where we keep checks and I shock the crap out of myself. I shock people when I hand them stuff. And I've noticed that extra electricity in my body for quite some time. Now, I kind of figure it has to do with all the electronic, things that at my desk and in the office and everything. But I have a grounding mat that I sit on at home, and that doesn't seem to be helping anything. So the other thing that I thought was interesting is about 2 years ago, I started noticing my right collarbone was enlarged, I guess you could say. I kind of figure it has to do with the way I hold the phone at work. And I assume everything has to do with work. But the weird thing is when I watched that show on Amazon called The Power, these girls have this extra organ behind their collarbone, and that's where this electric shock stuff comes from. So as I was sitting there watching that yesterday, I was kind of like, holy crap. Now again, I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it seems like a lot of the stuff that happens in the movies and on TV is not always fiction. So I kind of wonder if that might not be fiction and something that is coming down the road. It's actually pretty good. I've only gotten like 3 or 4 in, but all of these teenage girls have the ability to access this electric shock and fend off some of the negative people, which anyway, I'm not even going to go into all the details. But I would suggest watching that if you get a chance and think about how that might, basically it's about the divine feminine rising and taking over the universe, which is something that we've all kind of been hearing, is that it is the divine feminine rising, and that's what's going on. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that. And so, yeah, because I didn't do Easter yesterday, and because it was just kind of blah, I was feeling kind of bored. decided I was going to try to get on a dating website. Ended up on Zeus through Facebook. I lasted about 2 hours. And when I say I lasted about 2 hours, I think the thought of having to, I don't know, I struggle with, what is it that I struggle with when it comes to dating? I guess this is it. I struggle with having to talk about my weirdness. I mean, here I am, 8 weeks on carnivore, so I only eat meat. I do tarot readings and past life readings and quantum healing sessions, which half the world has never heard of or doesn't believe in. I have bottles and bottles of water at my house because I don't drink tap water. And I sat there for a while thinking about having different conversations with people and thinking about how the fuck do I explain who I am without feeling like I'm going to just automatically get rejected. So I struggle with my uniqueness and my weirdness and wondering how I'm ever going to find somebody that I will fit with, that will embrace that uniqueness and weirdness. So anyway, I have 12 people on. I don't think I have this set up to have the chat going. I don't know. I haven't done a live in so long. I just thought maybe I would pop one up while I was walking and talk to you about I have chats coming on. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I'm just kind of looking ahead and holding this up so you guys get to see the view. I am on the Monon Trail in Carmel, and it's been a long time since I've been on here. They redid a lot of stuff. It's a great place to walk early and when it's not full of traffic, because there's a lot of bikers on it and they'll run you down. So anyway, let me see if there's anything else going on. I can't think of anything. That was the main thing I wanted to talk to, was about that show on Amazon called The Power, and how shocked I was when I started thinking about these weird things about my body that was going on with shocking everything and everyone, and my collarbone having that, I don't know, maybe it's just the muscle on there that's beefed up from holding the phone funny. So anyway, if you get a chance to watch it, let me know what you think about it. And I hope everybody had a good Easter that did celebrate it. And I guess I will talk to you later. Bye.